I realized something today. I actually believe what narc survivor is saying uh, about like believing in us, or believing in uh, guys like me that were uh, pretty much went through what he went through, uh, and pretty much the ignored people of the world, I feel. Um, I actually believe him when he says uh, even I can achieve uh, things that he's achieved, uh, and I don't believe a lot of things, as everybody knows. I don't believe a lot of things. I don't believe in God at all. Uh, Despite knowing there's a God, despite knowing that God intervened uh, in my life, uh, finally, eventually, uh, after I was pretty much wiped out by everybody, even including myself. Uh, but despite knowing there's a God that was on vacation for at least 2 decades of my life, despite knowing that, I don't believe in him. And so I don't really listen to anything that's directly from him, from God. Like if it's a direct message, I don't listen to it. I ignore God like I ignore narcissists now. But Narc Survivor's different. Narc Survivor's different. I actually believe what he's saying to an extent, like believing that I can achieve things and um, that kind of stuff. Um, the 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 individual impresses me, and I'm hard to impress. Uh, he's helped me a lot so far. So, and he's doing all this for the right reasons, and I think that's why the universe uh, blesses him greatly with success, is because he's doing it for the right reasons. Uh, and that's why I think is the key to his his success is he's doing it for the right reasons. Like uh, he's being that individual that I've been kind of looking for my whole life. That understands what the hell's going on. Like not a lot of people understand what's going on. And it almost seemed like God was clueless as well through most of my life. It seemed like God was clueless what the hell was happening, and that God was part of the narcissist charade fantasy. You know what I mean? That's what it seemed like. So, uh, Narc Survivor is one of the few people that actually I've come across that gets it, um, to a real extent. Um, he's he's been in the shoes of my he's been in my position, like through a lot of his life. I know he has to an extent. So when he says something, like I listen more, and I don't listen to a lot of people. So I don't like being told what to do because I was controlled and told what to do most of my life. So um, yeah, and that's all I realized today is like I actually believe what Narc Survivor says more than if it came from Jesus himself. you know. So I'm like, at least when it comes to me, because like I don't consider myself as a real person, like a I still see myself as the narcissist see me, kind of a no count, a non person of society, that doesn't count for anything. I kind of see myself as that still, because that was the message most of my life towards me was like I'm a nobody. So that's kind of how I see myself still. But I think I do kind of listen to what Narc Survivor says about maybe I am a somebody, or maybe I am more than I think I am. Because the narcissist didn't really know me. They didn't really know me at the end of the day, when all said and done, and I don't really know me. So maybe Narc Survivor's right, that I'm more than I think I am. I don't know, but and I can't wait wait until I'm fully healed to start believing in myself. Like you said, like you can't just wait till you're perfect to start believing in yourself. And like he wasn't fully healed when he started uh, making videos, and he's still not fully healed, and he's still making videos. You know what I'm saying? So, um, I can't just think that I have to be fully healed before I can be successful. I have to be fully healed before I can be in a relationship of any kind. I have to be fully healed, or although I do feel like I need to be healed more before I'm in a relationship at all, a real relationship for sure. But um, anyways, uh, spent a lot of years hating myself, a lot of years trying to destroy myself, uh, based on based on certain events that happened to me. Uh, I felt like I got fucked over. Uh, I felt like I got neglected on purpose, uh, not just by family but by God, and so it was personal to me. It's always been personal. Um, they're just robots doing in pretend land, but to me it was personal. It's always been personal what happened to me. So there's always been this animosity towards God because of it being personal. Like it was an insult to me, or I felt it was I felt like it was a direct insult, like on purpose, type of a thing, like an intentional middle finger by God towards me. That's how it felt. Um, it may not be correct, but that's how it felt, from a kid's perspective. And so that's why I don't trust a lot of people. That's why I don't trust a lot of people. I don't care if they were nailed to a cross. I don't trust them. I'm serious. I don't care if they say they died for my sins. I don't trust them. Still, I mean, Jesus is just a picture on the wall. Jesus is just a statue in the cemetery to me. But I do believe what Narc Survivor says to an extent above uh, believing in me, like uh, that I can be successful like him someday, despite all I've gone through. And I mean, guys like him and we deserve a lot for what we went through. Like, when I say like even $1 billion wouldn't make up for what I went through, it wouldn't. Even $1 billion right now wouldn't make up for what I went through, in my opinion. That's how bad it was. Like, money doesn't mean shit. I mean, you need it to survive, but it doesn't make up for the damage you went through. But we do deserve some compensation for sure, of some kind of success, for all that hell that we went through. Like, uh, it was ridiculous. And yeah, just like the worst experience ever, you know, and you feel like it's never going to end in your mind. And so uh, I know eventually I got to resolve my beef with Jesus, because it is a real beef between me and him. Uh, I felt insulted. I felt betrayed by Jesus, uh, and so it's been a real grudge match in my mind. not to outsuffer him and to out service him, to outdo everything, you know, out exhaust myself. Everything was just to prove a point, uh, that I was better than Jesus from 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 just watching me go through that shit, Uh, yeah, to make a point that I was the wrong one to ignore. I was the wrong one to ignore. I was the wrong one to insult. I was the wrong one uh, to uh, betray. Um, and that's what I wanted to show before I died. Um, Before I went out of this world, I just wanted to show that I was better. I could take more damage, whatever. But I may not have taken more damage because I've been healed to an extent. Um, so eventually, I have to admit that Christ took more damage, but it won't be today. Definitely not today. It'll be a long time before I admit that shit. For the shit he watched, fuck that shit. Ugh. At least I'm honest though, like I'm not some kiss butt of Jesus. I'm not some kiss. I don't kiss his ass like a lot of people do. Um, I'm actually pissed because what I went through was uh, I thought excessive. Uh, I thought it was a direct insult, a direct fuck you. I thought it was a direct fuck you from Jesus. That's what I thought. And so I let the narcissists do whatever they want because they were going to do whatever they want anyways. You know, they're going to do whatever they want anyways. That's how the narcissists roll. They're going to do whatever they want. They're going to steamroll whoever they want. They're going to destroy whoever they want. Nothing's going to stop them. Jesus won't even stop them. I've never seen Jesus stop a narcissist. Never. I've never seen Jesus stop a narcissist cold in their tracks. Never. So you got to keep that in mind. That's why you got to learn how to defend yourselves because Jesus ain't gonna do it for you. He definitely is not gonna do it for you. You have to fucking defend yourself. Learn how to defend yourself because Jesus doesn't stop the narcissist in their tracks. From what I saw, he lets them do whatever. And I don't know if that's just a law of the universe. You can't stop someone's actions at any cost. You know what I mean? You gotta give even a narcissist free will. I don't know. Even at the expense of destroying a child, you have to respect the free will bullshit. I don't know. Um, I don't get it personally. Destroy a child and favor the free will of a narcissist. I don't get that logic really. Um, no. But somehow narc survivor is grateful for his suffering. I don't know how. Maybe I'll hit that point at a later state, but I'm definitely not grateful for that shit. I wish it never happened. I wish none of it happened. I wish my mother had an abortion before I was born. I'm serious. I wish my mother had an abortion. I, they don't want children anyways. They proved it. Just let the narcissist have an abortion. Save me the suffering. Save me that bullshit. Save me the hell on earth experience. But maybe one day I'll be grateful for the suffering if I even last, even if I even last. that's saying if I last, but with the damage I've taken, uh, they leave you so damaged that you can barely even function on your own, you know? So it's like a miracle if you're not homeless or dead, you know, like literally dead by your own hand. It's a miracle. Um, but, anyways, that's all I want to say is like, I kind of believe Narc Survivor more than uh, most, if not all. And I don't know. Maybe God knows this and knows that I respect the guy, you know, and I actually listen to some extent, you know, um, instead of just being a wild card, you know, that does his own thing and doesn't listen to anybody. Uh, but yeah, I don't know. That's all I'm saying is like it does seem like it hits me more uh, from Narc Survivor than if like Jesus said it, you know. Um, it's it. I don't know why because I respect the guy. Uh, I know he's been through some hell, and I've been through some hell, and so I respect what he says because of that. You know, it holds more weight. You know, rather than one of those robot narcissists, flamboyant actors saying it. You know what I mean? It means more from someone that's a real person. You know, that's been through the same shit as me. You know, so. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. Mhm. Later.